Sauer SP2022, chambered in 9mm. Let's take a closer look at this. Okay, so here we are at the tabletop. What we're going to do, we're going to open the box on the Sig SP2022. So you actually get a fairly decent little case, actually, for a budget gun. You're going to get all your paperwork and everything. There is a sticker. All your paperwork here. Everybody knows what to expect out of that. You'll get your paperweight right here in the bag. It's good for holding down these papers over here that comes out of it. Some gun lube, which won't get used in any of my guns. I Froglube everything. You will get an extra back strap. Now, I can't tell the difference between both back straps. There's no markings, and I've held them side by side, and it seems to me like they're both the same. But there's an extra one. Your extra magazine, which is oily as hell, and this is why I alcohol bath everything, which I'm going to explain that a little bit more here in detail, well, some detail. You actually get a holster. I don't know, it's kind of like a Fabulous holster or Serpa holster. It's not the greatest, but can't complain when it comes with it for free. And in the bag you get the gun. It is cleared, nothing in the magazine. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do like we normally do. Set this off the side. Here, we'll get all this stuff out of the way. Off my workbench here. Bring in the pan. And so I've been asked, you know, I haven't had a lot of rude comments about it, just a lot of curiosity on why I alcohol bath everything. Like one gentleman asked, he said he's never done it, he's never had any issues out of any guns that, you know, he's just opened up and went and test fired. Well, here's why I do it. One, the gun has been test fired. Okay, they test fire these guns at the factory. They don't clean them afterwards. Also, you know, these things are coming off an assembly line, so I mean there could be, let's say, shavings or something of that nature in there, and a lot of this oil like this, you know, that's not gun oil. A lot of this is just preservative, pretty similar to Cosmoline. It's just most of us that are used to Cosmoline are used to the older military guns and such, where it's all caked up and we gotta really work on it to get it off there. This is pretty well fresh Cosmoline stuff. Or if you've ever worked in a tool and die shop, you know, a lot of that oil that's on the gun could be left over from the machines where, you know, they're cutting machines and cutting oil. So I like to do it for that reason there. And the alcohol will not hurt the gun whatsoever. And then also it's just a good stepping point for me to Froglube. So those are the two reasons why I do the alcohol bath. I hope that might explain a little bit of it to you guys, or at least the ones that were curious. And that's basically it. So now I'm going to let this thing soak 25 minutes or so. I'll actually get a toothbrush. I'll use the alcohol when I strip everything. Use the toothbrush to clean out the barrel. wipe everything 100% dry, and then I'm going to do my Froglube, and then we'll be right back and we'll go over some of the features of this gun. So hang on 1 second. Okay, so we're back after the alcohol bath and Froglube, and I want to reel in here real quick. We were talking about cleaning guns for the first time, and why some people, you know, they think it's ridiculous or whatever. So right here, I'll let you read it. Proper firing a pistol for the first time. We strongly suggest that you perform an internal cleaning and lubrication of the pistol once it is unpacked. Okay. On top of that, came out of a brand new gun. That came out of a brand new gun. Here's patches out of the barrel. Here's some patches out of the barrel. And that was the final one. That was the Froglube one. So this is why I clean brand new, never fired handguns, because they are dirty. Okay, so we're just going to go over some of the specs that I pulled off the website. So the SP2022 is a 9mm semi-auto, full frame, polymer framed, stainless steel slide with a M1913 rail. It's a double action, single action. The double action comes in at 10 pounds. Single action, 4.4 pounds. The barrel length is 3.9 inches. Overall length is 7.4. Overall width, 1.4. It weighs, or height is 7.5. It weighs 29 ounces. Some of the things that I like and some of the features is the rear sight has a both the sights are metal, and it also has the claw for one-handed manipulations. You also have a loaded chamber indicator, a decocker, replaceable back straps. Upgrades over the old ones is it does have a metal guide rod, unlike some of the first gens. Takedown is fairly simple. It basically breaks down like a 1911. You get it back so far. You push from this side. Pop that out. I'm not going to take it down. There's videos on there out there about that. But one of the things I wanted to cover that I've figured out since making the first part of the video is on the back straps. So as I was telling you, I was having a hard time telling a difference with the back straps. So the one I have on here has more of an arch, and this one here is more straight. Other than that, they're virtually the same same grips. There's no real thickness difference. It's just the arch and the rear, which is very, very slight difference, but it makes a big difference when gripping the gun. So enough said. I'm excited. I'm going to head out to the range. We're going to put some shots through this. I am going to really, really work on the double action a lot, so you're going to see a lot of that of me training myself. So there's probably going to be some misses in there. So let's head out to the range. Let's see what kind of performance we get out of this this budget-minded working man's SIG. So here we are at the range. We're going to test fire the SIG. I'd like to thank Rush Creek Ammunitions for supplying the ammo for the test today. And let's just see how this little thing runs. final thoughts after hitting the range with the SP2022 Sig Sauer. I really liked the gun, and it performed just the way it should. This is definitely going to be a keeper. This is definitely going to be added to my Fallout cache of firearms. One of the things I want to reach out to all the Sig Sauer experts out there is, I had some issues, which I didn't hide it because it was user error, but there's nothing to be ashamed of. We all learn from our mistakes. There's this slide catch. So, me coming from Glock world, I'm used to riding high up on the slide, and my shooting hand, my right hand thumb, is hitting the slide lock lever, causing it to not lock open. Now, what I need some advice for you guys out there is, one, is that normal, which I'm pretty sure that it is. Two, is there anything aftermarket that I can look into? If so, could you please provide a link to the part and description? Or is there anything I can do that maybe you've done and you've had experience with, as far as possibly chopping off that part of the slide lock? Because I don't use this as a slide release. I never slide release when training, so I don't really use it to release the slide. I always come over the top and rack. So if you would, please provide your information that you have. If not, I'm going to sign out. But first, I want to thank my sponsors that sponsor the channel. The first one is Rush Creek Ammunitions for supplying the ammo for all of my testing. It's their remanufactured 115 grain, which, check the description and the link will be there to their webpage. Also, I want to thank Grizzly Holster Company for sponsoring the channel. If you go visit their website and use the promo code J.Dalton BClaw 2017, you will receive 15% off of your purchase. Also, check the description for the link and the information there. Like always, I want to encourage you to be performance driven in life and demand greatness. Thanks for watching.